Coming-of-age movies. You know what I mean. Films often beginning with quirky voiceovers and home movie footage telling the tale of someone's childhood, usually the filmmakers. Well, this week we have two of them. Me, Earl and the Dying Girl, and Dope. Both films acclaimed this passing year at Sundance. First up, Dope, which was written and directed by Rick Famuyiwa and produced by Academy Award winners Forrest Whitaker and Pharrell Williams. The film is set in that part of Inglewood, Los Angeles, known as The Bottoms, and it tells the tale of high school senior Malcolm, played by first-timer Shameik Moore, and his buddies, Diggy and Jib, and their adventures in and about town. While frequently entertaining, the film reminded me of The Breakfast Club in the Hood, with Marty McFly jokes and hip-hop. It wasn't bad. Second, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. This film is going to give a big boost to director Alfonso Gomez-Rejon. It tells the story of a young man named Malcolm, played by Thomas Mann, who is forced by his mother to spend a day with a sick classmate, played by Olivia Cook of the Bates Motel, along with his buddy, Earl, played by R.G. Seiler. Greg and Earl are both art movie buffs, and they frequently make little spin-off films based on their favorite foreign language and art house movies. The film is notably Wes Anderson-like in its visuals and its sense of humor, and I think this one's going to have a pretty strong following. While we're on the subject of coming-of-age movies, the Apu Trilogy by Satyajit Ray reopens next week in a 4K restoration. The first film in the trilogy, Pather Panchali, tells the story of a West Bengali family and focuses on the boy named Apu. This 1955 film, which was released a few years later in the United States, was a landmark of Asian cinema. Pather Panchali, with music by maestro Ravi Shankar. The trilogy is based on a best-selling novel by an Indian author, and the film was inspired by the work of Jean Renoir and Vittorio De Sica. And finally, a landmark of the French New Wave, Francois Truffaut's 1959 debut movie, a semi-autobiographical film entitled The 400 Blows. The film tells the story of a troubled boy named Antoine Douanel, famously played by Jean-Pierre Léaud, who is neglected by his single mother and drifts slowly into what we used to call juvenile delinquency. This film won first-timer Truffaut the Best Director prize at Cannes. Wow. Pather Panchali and the 400 Blows, by most accounts, two of the greatest films ever made. If you're interested in coming-of-age movies, or even better, if you'd like to make one, I suggest you take a look at these.